The journey of high-quality ceramic tableware begins with the arrival of raw kaolin and ball clay, the foundational elements of porcelain.
Precision starts at the intake, where specific ratios of minerals are moved to the primary crushing unit. Mechanical crushers break down the raw earth, ensuring the particle size is consistent for the upcoming liquefaction. The material is transported to the blunger, where the transition from solid earth to liquid slip begins.
In the blunger, high-speed agitation creates a homogeneous suspension, removing air and ensuring a perfect molecular bond.
To ensure the final tableware is free of spots or structural flaws, magnetic separators remove every trace of iron and mineral impurities.
Secondary filtration through fine mesh vibrating sieves ensures the texture of the porcelain will be silky smooth after firing.
The slip is aged in storage vats, allowing the moisture to distribute evenly through the clay particles, improving plasticity.
To transform the liquid back into workable solid clay, the slip is pumped into a filter press under immense pressure.
As the water is forced out, the clay particles are compressed into dense, flat cakes, reaching the ideal moisture content for shaping.
These filter cakes are the raw material for the forming stage, but first, they must be processed to remove all internal air pockets.
The pug mill de-airs the clay under a vacuum, creating a dense, air-free slug that prevents cracking during the kiln firing.
Uniform slugs are sliced to precise weights, ensuring every piece of tableware has the exact density required for consistency. In the jiggering process, the clay is placed on a spinning plaster mold, which defines the top surface of the plate. The profile tool applies even pressure, compressing the clay fibers to create a durable, professional-grade finish.
Intricate shapes are created via slip casting, where the plaster mold absorbs moisture, forming a solid clay skin against the walls.
Timing is critical. Once the desired thickness is reached, the excess slip is drained, leaving behind a perfectly hollow form.
After initial drying, the pieces gain enough strength to be handled, transitioning into the leather hard stage.
Controlled drying is vital. Removing moisture too quickly causes warping, while too slowly halts production.
Hand finishing, or sponging, removes the mold marks and softens the edges for a comfortable, professional feel.
Bettling ensures every piece meets strict geometric standards before it enters the extreme heat of the kiln.
Residual dust is the enemy of a perfect glaze. Every piece must be vacuum cleaned or air blasted to ensure total purity.
In the greenware state, the ceramic is at its most fragile. Only the flawless pieces proceed to the first firing. The pieces are now ready for the bisque fire, a grueling heat treatment that will permanently alter their chemical structure.
Glaze preparation is a feat of chemical engineering, requiring the exact measurement of glass-forming minerals and metal oxides.
The raw ingredients are loaded into ball mills, where high-density alumina balls will grind the mixture into a microscopic suspension. For 24 hours, the mill tumbles, reducing the glaze particles to a size that will melt into a perfectly transparent glass.
Metal oxides like cobalt, copper, or iron are added at this stage to give the tableware its signature color and depth.
Viscosity must be perfect. Too thick and the glaze will crawl. Too thin and it will run, ruining the porcelain surface.
The glaze is kept in constant motion to prevent the heavy minerals from settling, ensuring color consistency across thousands of pieces.
After the first firing at 900 degrees Celsius, the tableware is bisque, porous and thirsty.
In the glazing chamber, high-pressure carbonation-style air atomizes the glaze, ensuring a micro-thin, even coat across every curve.
Artisan-grade pieces are hand-dipped, a technique requiring a steady hand to prevent curtains or uneven thickness in the finish. Every piece must have its foot cleaned. If glaze remains on the bottom, the plate will fuse permanently to the kiln shelf during the final fire.
Infrared heat flash dries the glaze, locking the minerals onto the surface before the high-intensity gloast firing begins.
Final branding and decorative patterns are applied over the dry glaze, ready to be vitrified into a permanent, glass-like finish.
The second firing, or glossed fire, reaches a staggering 1300 degrees Celsius. a temperature where the clay
At peak temperature, the silica in the glaze melts, while the clay body undergoes vitrification, becoming non-porous and incredibly strong.
Controlled cooling is a delicate science. Air is circulated at precise intervals to prevent crazing or thermal shock cracks.
To ensure restaurant-grade durability, random samples undergo thermal shock testing, proving the bond between glaze and body is unbreakable.
At peak temperature, the silica in the glaze melts, while the clay body undergoes vitrification, becoming non-porous and incredibly strong.
The ring of the porcelain is the ultimate proof of its internal integrity. A clear tone signifies a flawless, dense molecular structure.
To prevent the tableware from scratching delicate wooden surfaces, the unglazed base is precision ground with industrial diamonds. A final mechanical polish brings the glaze to its peak luster, ensuring a mirror-like finish that is resistant to cutlery marks.
Advanced digital printing allows for complex, multicolored designs that are fused into the glaze during a final decorative firing. Luxury lines receive hand-applied precious metal accents, a marriage of modern industrial scale and traditional craftsmanship.
Automated sorting systems categorize the product by type and grade, preparing the batch for its final protective layers. Laser-guided precision ensures that every piece of tableware stacks perfectly, a requirement for both high-end homes and busy restaurants. Before sealing, every piece undergoes ultrasonic cleaning, ensuring the surface is chemically pure and surgically clean. To prevent friction scratches during transit, specialized interleaving paper acts as a protective barrier between the glass-like industrial shrink sealing creates a tight pack, eliminating internal movement that could cause breakage during global shipping.
Each carton is hermetically glued and digitally coded, allowing for full traceability from the clay pit to the dinner table.
Randomized stress tests simulate the harshest shipping conditions, guaranteeing that the packaging engineering matches the quality of the ceramic. Precision weighing acts as the final gatekeeper, ensuring every customer receives a complete, flawless set of tableware. High-speed palletizing robots organize the final product, creating stable, uniform loads for global export. To ensure stability during transit, multiple layers of industrial-grade film provide a tension-locked seal against moisture and movement. Sophisticated inventory systems track every batch, ensuring that these ceramic collections reach retailers across the world in perfect condition.
Keep it coming back. Easy now, slow down, and stop.
And this is how modern factories produce ceramic tableware from start to finish.
Subscribe for more real factory breakdowns.